Alrighty, guys. I cannot see your chat yet, but I will.
Explore, create, and share your island paradise in the Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 Edition game. Use mouse controls to design and decorate intuitively. See your friends' reactions with camera play support. And up to 12 friends can play together online, including on Slumber Island.
Let me see what
Animal
y'all are
Crossing
saying.
New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, available now.
We're so close to potentially going back to the golden age of COD. You think they'd actually put it on Switch too? Dude, some of these people in the chat are like... See, I always like looking at the chat before we start here because it's like, it's really funny to look at and see what people like actually think are coming to the Switch. I mean, yeah, okay.
Prep the R-Wings. We've got a job to do, Star Fox. We're gonna take the system back from Andross, one planet at a time.
So you want us to cause some mayhem? That's my kind of plan.
It's the deadliest stretch of space in the system, Fox.
We'll be pushing the limits like never before.
This is it, Star Fox. Let's show them how it's done.
Star Fox, available June 25th.
Oh my god, Mario Kart.
Listen to Nintendo game music anytime, anywhere. Nintendo Music. Let's go over some updates to the service.
See, include, I'm not playing.
Nintendo Music can now
That would be
accessed
so
on
stupid
web
if they
browsers,
made you pay
so you
for
can listen on your
for it
computer.
extra like that.
A larger screen helps make it easier to identify game titles and playlists you're interested in. The Nintendo Music app is also available on compatible tablets. That means you can browse music on a larger screen than you'd find on a smartphone.
It's Activision, so there's always. I mean, yeah, you're right.
You can also enjoy Nintendo Music on the road. With Android Auto and Apple CarPlay support. Music can be selected from your vehicle's touchscreen. Voice control is also available. You can say, play a rainy day, to play music that fits the scenery and vibe of your drive. From recent and upcoming releases to
What if they
nostalgic
like
classics,
port the Persona
more
Q
tracks will be
games?
added
Like
to
I would like
Nintendo
actually
Music
like
over time.
die, bro.
With tunes to match your lifestyle, you can listen to Nintendo game music anytime,
Just
anywhere.
put the music on spot. Do they really not have any of their
Nintendo
first
Music.
party music on like Spotify? Like,
Nintendo
are we
Music
dead
is
ass?
included with an active Nintendo Switch Online membership.
I've like never checked that. Like, Now that I think about that.
Come one, come all. Here's what's sprouting in the Flower Kingdom. A new power-up. Rosalina and Luma. Assist mode. Double badges. And oh, the Koopalings. And over in the brand new Bellabelle Park, Camp Central with the Toad Brigade training camp. Do it solo or team up. And speaking of teaming up, attractions galore in Attraction Central. Local wireless multiplayer, including game share support, online multiplayer, co-op attractions, versus attractions, lots
That's
of
why they have the music
collectibles.
out. That's so fucking dumb, bro.
There's still so much more to experience. So what are you waiting for? The Super Mario Brothers
I thought
Wonder
they
Nintendo
did
Switch
port the
2
Q
edition
games
plus Meet Up
over
in
to.
Bellabelle
No, they
Park game is
didn't.
available now
I
on the
need them
Nintendo
to, though.
Switch
That'd be
2
great.
system. Nintendo Switch 2 players who already have Super Mario Brothers Wonder on Nintendo
There's
Switch
no
can upgrade to the
first-party
Nintendo Switch
Nintendo.
2
That is
edition by
so
purchasing the upgrade
stupid,
pack.
bro.
3 amiibo figures from Super Mario Brothers Wonder are also available now.
So what are our predictions today, guys? They want people to have like 20 Nintendo apps on their phone, bro. Spotify takes a huge cut out of it. Hopefully something good. What if we actually get Ocarina of Time remake, though? Then what? Then Tate's getting a Switch too. One and 2 Prime Trilogy Smash, bro. I would be shocked if we got a Smash Brothers trailer here.
Okay, let's go.
It would be interesting if they already had Smash ready to go. Let's see the new roster. Also, they better keep the DLC roster from the last one. I need Joker and Smash to stay, bro.
Back at it again on Yumian Islands. Well, look who it is. Crystal seems to be everywhere these days.
Look, it's my game, guys.
Hustle never stops. But what's she spending her money on? All right. Work it.
I give up.
Ever since Angie's misadventures and romance,
Unhappy Angie spotted.
Crystal has a new gig. Part-time cheerleader and full-time
Our
friend.
special granola parfait infused with hot dog.
That's not...
This will totally go viral.
Sure.
Update
you do
today
you.
for it. That'd be nice. The summer stuff is out already, I think. The
Share
summer
quality time
items.
goofing off with friends. Who is this
Sims.
guy?
The secondhand
Yeah.
investment is strong.
Would you make me something?
Or even explore your creative side.
One sec. Do you like it?
Wow.
Done.
It's really fun.
Okay, Picasso. At the end of the day, Crystal never clocks out.
It is really fun, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I love having like 50 knees on my
Clock back in at
island.
the food mart. Hey, drop it. Good doggy. Tomodachi Life, living the dream.
In that Switch 2 version, what if they like increase the Mii count? Ain't it 8? Oh. Or not 8, 10. Fuck. Here we go, guys. Okay.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. First, here's a game that's coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
Nintendo
Please,
Switch,
take a
not
look at
2?
Hello.
Oh boy.
My name is Lowell Miss Reeds, and I'm known for my reading aloud skills and more. Beep. I'm here today to help show you the Rhythm Heaven Groove game. Beep.
Alright, we're getting these games out of the way, I hope. Starting off with ass.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Hey, bro. Maybe they just want to get it out of the way. Now, I could be wrong.
Playing this game
We
is
could be
pretty
seeing
simple.
stuff like this throughout the whole thing.
Just get into the groove and press the correct button. That's all there is to it. But
There's an
it's not always the
80%
same
chance
rhythm.
that will happen.
Listen carefully to the beat. Find your flow, and you'll be able to feel the rhythm.
What's wrong with the Rhythm Heaven?
3,
I
4,
don't mind rhythm games. It's just, I don't know what this is.
2 now. 2, 3 now. Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included. And as you play through the game, you can unlock different modes. For example,
The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders. Finally, you're awake.
go forth, magician,
I can't lose.
and use the magical power of rhythm to beat monsters. Cast a fire spell with
Understandable.
B-A.
Have a nice
And
day.
a healing spell with B down A. B down A. Like that.
So you really want to fight, huh?
What spells will strike a chord against the foes you face? Groove on and tip the scales to victory.
Skyrim reference.
It's time for the Who's Got Rhythm quiz show.
Plus, there are even more rhythm games.
Damn,
in
they
the lineup.
they got as many hearts as
Enjoy all
fucking
of
Link
this while
has in
playing
Breath of the
solo.
Wild.
And
Dan, Emily, Leo, Sarah. We're under attack.
up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games. Note the timing and block the arrows.
Grab the snack at exactly 3 o'clock. Beep.
or aim for 3 o'clock on the dot.
Emily got the snack.
There are over 30 cooperative and competitive games to play. Get into the groove solo or with friends when Rhythm Heaven Groove hits the Nintendo Switch system July 2nd. Pre-orders are available now on
Yo,
Nintendo eShop.
pre-orders, bro.
That
Fuck.
was Rhythm Heaven Groove for Nintendo Switch. You'll also be able to play it on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Please wait just a little longer for its release. From here, we'll introduce games coming to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. Let's begin with some headlines.
Master the way of the sword.
Let's see your best today.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, a new entry in the swordplay action
Onimusha,
series,
they
is
showed that at
slashing onto
PlayStation,
Nintendo
right?
Switch 2. Edo-era
Or am I
Kyoto has
tripping?
been overrun by monsters known as Genma. Now, Miyamoto Musashi must prove himself beyond measure. Parry. Deflect.
Played
and
the demo, it
powerful
goes hard.
counterattack Isen. Master these techniques to strike down the enemies in your path.
But they did show this at
Oni
PlayStation,
armors
right?
are
I'm not
also at your
tripping.
disposal to turn the tides of battle. You can even use Joy-Con 2 motion controls to intuitively slay Genma. As fates intertwine, will you cut down those that stand in your way? Onimusha, Way of the Sword, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 25th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Your unwritten epic begins. Dragon's Dogma 2.
Yes, they did.
Dark
It's where
Arisen
the-
is
okay,
heading to
okay.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Dragon's
You,
Dogma
Arisen,
2?
a
Somebody
hero
call Night
burdened
and
with the
Bonus,
fate of
bro.
slaying the dragon who has taken your heart. In this expanded version of Dragon's Dogma 2, explore the new land of Norgan, seek out spoils, then appraise them to reveal new weapons, armor, or skills. With these arms at the ready, take down powerful monsters in this single-player action RPG adventure. From a fighter specializing in close-range combat to a mage skilled in spell casting, choose the vocation that fits your playstyle. Plus, you can lead up to 3 pawns, custom companions.
Think I
who
hear
act
them
on
now.
When taking on massive monsters, you can climb them to strike their weak points. Fighting alongside your pawns is key to victory. In a world between dark and light, embark on an adventure and tell a tale all your own. What fate awaits the Arisen and their pawns? Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen launches on Nintendo Switch 2, October 9th. Otherworldly endeavors await in these games. Earth has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious life forms called the Naytiba. Now, join
There's
me in
no
their
way
mission
they're
to
putting
save
Stellar
humanity and
Blade
reclaim
on the
planet.
Switch?
Engage in
What?
high-speed combat that focuses on
This
timing,
is gonna run on
find your
Switch?
opening, and strike. Defeat
There's
enemies
no
requiring
way,
skills,
bro.
Then strategically deploy them to fit the situation. Can you save humanity and reclaim Earth for humankind? Stellar Blade launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Blast off in the 2-player co-op adventure.
Wait,
Orbitals.
Stellar. Oh shit.
Protect your
I,
home in an expedition across the galaxy.
bro, if they can
There are
put
many
Stellar
interstellar
Blade
areas to
on
explore.
Switch, bro,
Melt ice to make a path.
they can put literally anything.
Activate devices in time with the beat.
30
Escape from
FPS.
incoming enemies and more. Brave the dangers ahead in your voyage through the
Maybe
stars.
60.
Players can also work together locally or online using GameShare. Work together and overcome the crisis of the cosmos. Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system September 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Journey through the Glade of Dreams in this bold reimagining of Rayman
Good
Legends.
playing on my
When a
pro.
shadowy villain starts spreading
I
corruption,
mean,
it's up to
Final
Rayman
Fantasy
and his
VII Part
friends to
3 is
leap,
coming to
collide,
Switch.
and
I
punch
better
their way
see
through
Persona
charming
here,
and
bro.
colorful worlds.
Both of them better be on the Switch if that's
Dive into
how
4
this
new
how
musical
this is gonna be
stages
running.
and enjoy more added content. Up to 4 players can go out on a limb in local co-op. You can also play a revamped version of Kung Fu using GameShare locally or online. Rayman Legends Retold launches on Nintendo Switch 2 October 1st. It's a great day for a big walk. Get lost with friends in this online co-op walking and talking adventure. Set off through
I've seen
peaceful
those
worlds
things before, bro.
brimming with
This is not a
challenges,
new IP,
puzzles,
I'm
and
guessing.
lots of things to discover.
I'm glad Rayman is back.
Enjoy the sights and sounds as you work together to find your way around. Use all sorts of tools to stay in touch. And figure out new methods of communicating if you're in a pickle. They might even be a little unconventional. And if you're not quite up to adventuring, you can always just relax with your pals. Enjoy the sunset. Dance
Why
the
is
night
it so
away,
familiar?
or steal something from a friend and kick
Dude,
it
I
into
don't
the ocean.
know.
You know, the usual stuff. You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all, spending quality time together is the best part of a big walk. Strolling onto Nintendo Switch 2, August 4th. Season the seas.
Big Walk, that's what it's called.
Build your very own floating restaurant with the Straw Hat Crew.
The Straw Hat
Cook up
Crew?
recipes with Sanji. Craft the menu.
Is that One Piece?
Decorate it to your liking. Then serve your customers as you run the restaurant. By searching for and collecting ingredients, you'll expand your menu offerings. Use devil fruit abilities to prepare piping hot steaks. Or whip up tongue-tingling tauntaun noodles. You can make all sorts of delicious dishes. Spend in-game money to change up the restaurant's interior and expand it to attract even more customers. Over 400 characters from the One Piece series will appear. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Get ready for a feast of epic proportions in One Piece Grand Gourmet, sailing onto the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems October 23rd.
Fuck yeah, who's pre-ordering? Oh wait, Pokepia DLC? Yo, Kyle and Kay, I know y'all are in this shit, bro.
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia. Even
Let's
beneath
see,
the
are they
sea.
charging for
Explore
it?
the world on the ocean floor with a free update. By using
Oh,
the new
free
Move Dive,
update.
you can enjoy life with Pokemon living under the sea.
You can build underwater
grass,
fucking places. Dude,
build
that's hard, bro. I'm
structures,
not gonna lie.
and expand your towns underwater. This free update is scheduled to release in August 2026.
Okay.
And there's more. The Pokemon Pokopia expansion
Oh, never
Pass
mind. They
paid
got.
DLC is on the way.
Never mind. They got
Discover a
us
brand
paying
new
for
town,
something.
Bubbly Basin. There you'll find new furniture, new outfits, and new
I was
friends.
waiting for it, bro.
The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC will be available later today on Nintendo
Hello,
eShop.
later today?
Part 1 of the paid DLC, Bubbly Basin, launches this August. Part 2 and Part 3 will launch at a later date. Look out for more details in the future.
Probably will be included in Nintendo Switch expansion. Maybe? Watch, this bitch is about to be like $40.
We hope you're looking forward to more content for Pokemon Pokopia via a free update. And
I honestly
paid
didn't think they were
DLC.
going to show. Wait, is it free? So the swimming is free. The DLC is paid.
This is the Dagdan Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian, plays host to the Heroic Games, the winner of which is granted one wish.
Of course.
Powerful fighters from across the land have gathered to participate. The story revolves around 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father.
Fire
Dietrich,
Emblem?
a swordsman ever on the hunt for a stronger foe. Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland. And Lita, a musician with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale.
Passed to me, Blade.
Between matches, you can strengthen your forces in different ways. Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
I'm figuring it out.
Recruit new allies. Or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience. How you spend your free time is up to you. Combat takes the form of turn-based
Alright, which one
tactical
of them is
battles.
coming to
Consider your
Smash?
weapon's range and your unit's strengths on the battlefield. Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
You look upon the Promised One, who will route you here and guide the living to salvation.
Why does that sound like Morgana, bro?
To upheave the world.
Bro, that sounds like fucking Morgana.
Be gone from us, the darkest dark.
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave launches September 17th. Alongside the standard edition, there will be a special edition, the Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave Dagdan Collection, that launches the same day. Please look forward to it.
Looking cool,
Let's continue with
Joker.
some more headlines.
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles. The first part of Ninjala 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2. After accidentally breaking a forbidden seal, you're stranded on an uncharted planet. Overcome the dangers lurking here to safely return to Earth in this open-world action-adventure. Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world in search of clues to get back home. You can also blow a bubble to float in the air. Defeat enemies blocking your path with weapons crafted from Ninja Gum. You can even summon buddies with Gum Ninjutsu to unleash powerful attacks. Additionally, up to 4 ninja can team up in local or online multiplayer to chew through tough battles. The first part of Ninjala 2, The Uncharted Planet, launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system next spring. The DK Challenge barrels in. Coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2, the limited time DK Challenge event. Take on challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics. By completing them, you can earn
Alright, who's playing this?
digital challenge cards. And if you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more challenges. Try out ones geared for beginners, or take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch.
No.
Rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection. DK Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch Online app on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch 2. You'll be able to barrel through these limited time challenges starting later today. Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC, a limited time collaboration with Super Mario Bros. Is breaking through. Enjoy outfits for DK and Pauline, inspired by Mario and Luigi. Plus, there are coins, super mushrooms, question blocks, and more. Experience Emerald Rush as you've never seen it before with a Super Mario Bros. Twist. This limited time collaboration event will be held in 4 waves, with the first wave beginning later today.
They have not said shit about Zelda's anniversary, bro.
The creators of Vampire Survivors. The latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon, casts a spell onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Yo, JJK, bro.
For the top spot in this Survivors Royale. At the start of a match, players don't battle directly. Instead, take down enemies on your own map to earn points. Each time you earn 100 points, you can add a rule to your run, including ones that hinder other players. The match culminates in a head-to-head final battle between the top 2 players. Who will be the final survivor? More than 20 characters from the Jujutsu Kaisen series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents. Exorcise curses, dominate rivals, and rise to the top. Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Are you up for the challenge in these games? Brutal, unforgiving battles storm onto Nintendo Switch 2. In a forsaken world, a looming darkness devours
Lords
all
of the
its
Fallen.
path.
I
Now,
better see
only
like
one
Persona
kingdom
on this
endures.
bitch, bro.
Defy the will of the gods to save what remains of humanity. Master brutal melee combat, devastating sorceries, and lethal ranged attacks. Test your mettle against towering abominations on your journey across the realms of the living and the dead. A hero must rise for a god to fall. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall. Enter a darkly elegant world based on the story of Pinocchio
Is that
in
Lies of
P?
P?
In a city under siege, you must fight rampaging mechanical puppets and seek the cause of this upheaval while confronting your own humanity. Take on enemies using customizable weapons and prosthetic arms that allow you to swap between different abilities. But know this, the lies you tell will alter your fate.
Lies of P?
Lies of P Complete Edition, which includes Overture, a prequel expansion to the main game, launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 system August 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
The most recent entry
I'm
in the
not
legendary
interested.
Devil May Cry series is slashing its way onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Yo, Devil May Cry.
Dante, V, and Virgil, each armed with different battle styles, as you fight off hordes of demons and epic bosses. Pull off stylish attacks, dodges, and combos with your vast arsenal of weapons and skills. Enjoy thrilling, high-octane combat at 60 frames per second in both TV mode and handheld mode. Plus, additional content such as battle tracks, character colors, and Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil May Cry 5 Devil
There
Hunter
you go,
Edition
DMC
launches
fans, you
on
got
Nintendo
something.
Switch 2, June 23rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Enter a mystical era deep in Japan's past.
What in the
Souls
fuck?
determined to forge their own destinies.
So you're looking for some runaway ninja named Kisuke.
I still have some unfinished business in this world. I shall make him pay.
Let's show him we farmers have spirit.
You've sentenced me to die 7 days from now?
I'd start repenting if I were you.
An action RPG for the ages. What fate awaits those who wield the demon blades? Muramasa, Revenant Blades.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these 3 Xenoblade
Oh my
Chronicles
god,
games are
I know Bonus is hype as fuck about this.
All 3 games run at 60 frames per second, with 4K resolution in TV mode or Full HD in handheld mode. In-game cutscenes also have enhanced resolution and frame rate. Not only that, but you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game. Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second. And put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third. There's also a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games. More details will be revealed at a later date. The digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and the Upgrade Pack
I don't
will
like
be
the comment in
available
these
later
games,
today.
that's fair.
The physical version launches on July 30th. The Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be available on the dates shown on screen.
3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are getting Nintendo Switch 2 editions. New features will be added to each title, so we hope you'll check them out. And a new story in the Xenoblade series is about to begin.
Oh
Here are
shit,
some
bro.
early moments from the game.
Oh my god.
アニマは世界の源であった。水も火も風も世界を構成するそのすべては大地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだった。そして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だった。
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。ここがリューコス。
その石はアニマ小石。騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの
Xeno
行動
4?
や
Yeah,
思いも
most likely.
これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてがその石と共にあると思ってください。
今日の訓練は実戦を想定してのものだ。
力の使い方、なんとなく分かった気がする。
騎士って人殺しの職業だ。奪われた側はどう思うんだろうな。
真実見つけてみない？
信仰を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化することで罪が贖われる。
田舎貴族の限界を教えてあげる。
あいつ使えるぜ。小石なしで騎士の力。
生と死も全てはアニマと共にある。
帰るのさ、あの場所に。
さあ始まるわよ。兄上、行ってまいります。
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。そこで人々は知ることになる。敗れた神の恨みが未だ晴らされてはいないこと。
Xenoblade Genesis.
Xenoblade Genesis marks a new beginning. What kind of story do you think will be told? Please look forward to future updates. Next, please take a look at this.
Welcome to Woohoo Island, home to all kinds of sports. Coming to Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, the latest game in the series. Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers as rackets, bows, or even handles. There are 12 sports to choose from, all with intuitive motion controls. Let's go over them. Punch, guard, counter, and outmaneuver for the knockout in boxing.
Wii Sports Resort.
To keep your opponent on their toes. In table tennis, aim for the center of the target and let that arrow fly. In archery, enjoy rallies with different types of shots in tennis. Bump, set, and spike in volleyball. Roll the ball straight or give it a spin to strike big in bowling. Dribble, pass, and shoot to score in basketball. Adjust your shot's power, then swing your club in golf. Battle with one thumb to hand your opponent a defeat in thumb wrestling. Ride through the course using mouse controls in skateboarding. Steer with handles and coast along the waves in power cruising. Tilt the controller and fly around freely in prop plane.
Where's the sword fighting?
Plus, you can warm up for these sports with jump rope. You can create and play as a sportsmate or Mii character.
Do people play this?
Enjoy playing all kinds of sports on Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system October 22nd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort is fucking crazy, bro.
We showed all the sports included, but since we have the opportunity, let's try one of the new sports. Thumb wrestling.
Thumb wrestling? That's a
Before
sport?
the match, let's go over the rules. Hold down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds, and
The
you'll win.
Wii days, bro.
If yours gets pinned, just
Bro.
shake the controller to break free.
Nah, nothing will ever beat the Wii days, bro, with Wii
It'll
Sports.
get
I'm
bigger
sorry.
and stronger. You'll need this to claim victory.
The only reason people played Wii Sport, well, not only because it was fun, but it was free with the console.
Here we go. Let's have a good match. Oh, got him right away. Oh, they broke free. All right,
Shitting me right now.
let's try this. Oh, we bumped some.
It should be free.
Go, go, go. Hold it. Oh, they broke free again. You have to keep them pinned.
Who asked for thumb wrestling? Bro, I'm dead.
I was worried for a second there. Okay, thumb started to sparkle, and the nail got bigger. Hold on a second. That's not how it's supposed to go. It's okay. Everything is fine. My thumb returned to normal. Ooh, it's sparkling again. Now let's try. Oh, I got deflected. Ah, wait a minute. Ah. I lost. Please wait a little longer for Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. Let's move on to more headlines.
Survive a land ruled by dragons. The world of RuneScape comes to Nintendo Switch 2. An ancient power
RuneScape?
on the forgotten continent of Ashenfall.
How far are we in, bro? We're 30 minutes in, right?
Explore a land infused with magic and uncover lost secrets on your journey to face the Dragon Queen. In this survival crafting adventure, delve into the
I've
mysteries
seen
of
one new
Ashenfall,
title so
amongst
far,
the
bro.
ruins of fallen civilizations. On your expedition, harness the land's transformative magic.
Bex is losing it. Oh yeah, 100%.
And build shelter. Then, step into battle. Forge weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the danger that awaits.
I will say, dude.
Survive the wild.
They need to put P4 on here, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Challenge dragons in RuneScape.
I better see a P4 Switch 2 edition appear here, bro. Not for me,
Get on board
but for the
these games.
people on Switch 2.
Customize your own avatar and play in the
Teddy on
adorable
Switch
world
2.
of Hello Kitty
Bro.
Partyland.
Wait, Kyle, did you hear how Teddy sounded in that trailer, bro? He sounds like 90% less annoying, bro. It's actually kind of gas.
140 Sanrio characters to meet. Plus, you can choose from 16 partner characters, collect stickers,
Teddy 2.0.
and so much more.
Hello Kitty.
Partyland launches exclusively on
Bro,
Nintendo
somebody
Switch
send this
2
shit to
and
Kay. You know
Nintendo
she's gonna be
Switch
playing
on
it, bro.
October 29th.
So let's get down there and finish the job.
How's that possible?
Blast off for adventure across the Lilat system with
How's that
Fox
possible?
McCloud
Tate,
as
you gotta hear him, bro. It's fucking crazy, bro. They like actually made him less annoying.
begins. Star Fox launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 25th. A free demo that includes a tutorial and one of the game's opening stages will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Hope resonates within the crystals.
Okay, you...
Get ready for the first Final Fantasy game in HD 2D, Final Fantasy Resonance.
What's that?
This is Lapis, a vast world that has prospered through the power of crystals. But after the invasion of the Veritas,
I don't know about that one. I'll have to ask Area.
brink of annihilation. Now Rain, a knight of Grandshelt, must journey across the realm with his companions to stop the Veritas. In thrilling turn-based battles, call upon visions, iconic Final Fantasy heroes from other worlds to take down monsters. Can you uncover the truth behind the Veritas and the secrets the crystals hold? Final Fantasy Resonance launches on the Nintendo Switch 2.
The first
and
Final
Nintendo
Fantasy? This
Switch
isn't the
system
first one, is it?
on
I just saw I just saw Cloud.
Weird, whimsical world is waiting. Piku Niku returns in a new 3D puzzle exploration
What the fuck is
adventure.
Piku
What do
Niku?
giant fruit, malevolent robot frogs, and an all-powerful potato have in common? Nothing. Other than a shadowy conspiracy, of course. Meet a cavalcade of curious characters, each with their own problems and puzzles to solve.
That's a new game. No, I'm not getting this. Bro. This shit looks like it took like I don't even know.
A sinister plot to squeeze the locals for all
It looks
their
like one of those
Time
like
to join the resistance
$5
by using
PC
Piku's
games.
surprising
Bro.
abilities help solve the people's problems in surprising and downright oddball ways. Feeling baffled by these affable denizens? Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an ultimate understanding. And in this sequel,
Yes,
navigate and explore in full 3D as you discover the secrets of this vivid, colorful world. Get ready to wander, solve, and gossip in Piku Niku 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
Piku Niku.
Prepare for an all-new monster-filled adventure. Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood. There, they gain the power to turn monsters into friends. Spot a monster you fancy? Scout it!
Dragon
Win
Quest.
it over and it'll fight by your side. And that's not all. Synthesize two monsters to create more powerful allies. Now, take on the most fearsome of foes with a team that's uniquely your own. Adventure is calling, and it's monstrously fun. Dragon Quest Monsters, the Withered World.
Huh. About time you got here.
Either really sick or it's just the Persona
Upon the ancient blood
fusion
sovereign's
mechanic.
honor. We are monsters, each vying for blood.
Ah, you're finally here. Worthy spirit.
I'm gonna need them to lock in, bro. Duskbloods. Oh shit, Bonus freaking out about that too. Bonus and Knight.
How was that? Next, we have more news about an upcoming treasure hunting game.
Hey everyone, here is some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders, a new single-player focused adventure. Check out this neat little place, the hideout ship out on the water. There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual?
Oh shit, it's the
this handy youth the
Splatoon.
mechanic.
Splatoon game.
The four of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses, the Spiralite Islands.
This is not pre-recorded. This is
All
this
right,
is today.
Time for a quick dive. Looks like the treasure they're after is at the base of those lights. But
Is it once again
there's a
losing
bunch of
it?
aggressive
Yes.
creatures called salmonids in the way. And when you get too close, they'll attack immediately. The salmonids aren't pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it alone. That's where this comes in, the exploration bot. A member of Deep Cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks automatically. Launches you in the air for extra height. And even gets out of
Is
the
this
box to
Splatoon? Yeah,
unleash
this is
special
Splatoon.
moves like this. You'll also get support in the form of gadgets. There's one that continuously fires ink after it's placed. Another that slices through enemies. Another that spins ink around you, and more.
No online though.
And the
I don't
best
think
part,
it's supposed to be
you can use
online,
them
is it?
together. It'd be nice
It's
if
like
that
a
made things easier,
story
though.
thing, right?
So to recap, do not underestimate the Salmonids. Yikes, this is tougher than it looks. But the Salmonids aren't the only
This looks
powerful
fun,
ones
I'll
around
buy
here.
it.
Through battles, you, the mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up. And you can customize all sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle. Oh, looks like time's up. There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon Raiders Direct, airing on June 30th.
Yo,
In the
tell
smart
Bex to
device app,
tune
Nintendo
into that,
Today,
bro.
See the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. Details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the future. Don't forget to check this out too.
Oh shit.
See ya!
So what did you think?
You already know.
Splatoon Raiders is just around the corner. We'll also be releasing new Joy-Con 2 controllers inspired by Deep Cut. We hope you're looking forward to it. Let's see some more headlines.
What the fuck is that? There's some new Joy-Cons for you, Kyle. Blue and yellow. I pass.
Awaken your power.
How long is the Nintendo Direct? It's supposed to be like 50 minutes, and then they're gonna do
Heed me,
Metaphor on Switch 2. There's no way,
Whosoever
bro.
have truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry
There's no
shall
way they're
ascend
putting
the
Metaphor
throne
on
and
Switch
crowned by
2.
right of kings.
This is the United Kingdom of Uchronia, inhabited by 8 tribes. The next king shall be decided by the will of the people. By decree of the king, as his face floats in the sky, the tournament for the throne begins. As the realm grapples with its first ever
Color on the
election,
outside.
those vying for the throne put their plans into action. As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along
Looks
the way.
like he's playing Metaphor again. Well, I have it ready, but I'm just so surprised that they haven't forgotten it, bro.
As well as other candidates and strange beasts known as humans. Control your destiny and change the world in Metaphor ReFantazio, launching on the Nintendo Switch 2 system November 12th. Create, explore, survive. A dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft is on the way. Dig into your Minecraft adventure on Nintendo Switch 2. with
Yo,
support for
Switch 2
vibrant
version of
visuals.
Minecraft.
And embark on a journey across a world with enhanced lighting.
November,
and
that
shadow
is
effects.
true.
Plus, Nintendo Switch worlds can be carried over, so you can pick up right where you left off. What will you create next? Minecraft launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
It's Godzillamon. GTA's beating every. Well, there's nothing releasing in November, hardly. I think it's just that, like, Barbie game and the fucking, the Godzilla one. When did they say Metaphor was coming out? Fitness? No, wait, no. Are they done? They're not done, right?
The battle of light and darkness approaches.
No way. GTA is going against.
Filled with memorable adventures.
Is that Kingdom Hearts? Yo, Tate, there you go, bro.
Traverse through iconic Disney and Pixar worlds. Befriend all sorts of magical allies. And battle enemies in action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games. These 3 collections launch on Nintendo Switch 2 October 8th. A bundle with all 3 compilations, Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3, also launches October 8th. Additionally, a free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today.
Holy
on
fuck,
Nintendo
bro.
eShop.
Wait, what is this? Everything went quiet.
この世界の構造はとても複雑で、私たちが定義する光と闇を具現化したものは存在しなかった。でもそれを定義するものがこの世界に来たことで、この世界にも私たちの定義する闇が現れて。
Kingdom Hearts 4. There's no way they showed this here and not at anything else, bro. That is actually insane, bro. What? They showed this here and not anywhere else. That's actually so crazy. Available at launch. They didn't give even like. That's crazy.
Is our last announcement.
Oh wait, here it is.
Please take a look.
Last announcement. Let's see what it is. Is it Zelda?
Long ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity. At the very
It is, bro.
end of this kingdom, there lay a small forest. Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest. These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
Zelda and there's what the fuck? I already have. Oh my god, there it is. Ocarina of Time remake. You know what this means.
The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch 2. More details will be announced in the future, so please look forward to them. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Earlier this year, Devon-san was appointed as the new president of Nintendo of America. We'd like to conclude this presentation with a few words from Devon-san.
Yep, I'm getting the Switch too.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Koizumi-san. Hi, everyone. I'm Devin Pritchard, and after 20 years at Nintendo, one of my favorite things about gaming is still that moment I get to try something new. I watch the trailers, I hear about a game, but the moment I pick up a controller, that's when it all comes together.
Is that going
For me,
to
that's what
play
games have
and
always been
GTA
about.
6 at the
Those
same
little
time?
moments that surprise me and allow me to immerse
It's
myself
okay.
in
Well,
different worlds.
Ocarina of
You can
Time
read
is not
about a
first
game,
priority
you can
for
watch a
me, but it
trailer,
is peak,
But
bro.
nothing beats seeing it for yourself. And that's a big part of what Nintendo Treehouse Live is about. Getting a closer look, hearing from the teams, and spending more time with the games themselves. So let's get to it. We've got a new Nintendo Treehouse Live ready to go, with a few games I hope you find interesting. And if you enjoyed Splatoon Raiders in today's Nintendo Direct, this July at San Diego Comic-Con, we'll have the game playable on the show floor. Because at the end of the day, I think the best way to understand a game is to pick up the controller and play. Thanks for watching. I'm really
So
looking
it's
forward to
done-
sharing
done
more
now?
about what I love
Yes,
about
basically,
games
it's
and bringing
finished.
those experiences to all of you. And now it's time for Treehouse Live. Over to you, team.
Hi everyone, welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live. My name is Teresa and I'm joined here by Gab, Dan, and Rob. We're here to talk about Star Fox, coming out June 25th. It is a cinematic shooter. We're gonna focus on the single player game, and then we'll go into the multiplayer in a later segment. But Dan, why don't you take us away?
Yeah, we're gonna start right out here in this new cinema scene, right on the Star Fox bridge, Bridge of the Great Fox, which is the base for the Star Fox team. The team is just coming out of their VR training session, which is part of the tutorial. And we get a little introduction to some of the characters. Falco is their ace pilot.
All right,
Slippy's
so
the
I
engineer,
think it's
scientist
time
expert.
to. They're gonna
Pepper is
bro.
their veteran uncle who gives them advice, and then Fox McCloud is the leader of the team.
So what do we think of the direct
What's
so
happened
far
during
today,
the training
guys?
session is they're getting a call from General Pepper, who's the head of the Corneria Defense Force, and he wants to hire this mercenary team to help them in a fairly desperate situation, which we'll see as we answer this call. I think we're going to go straight into the campaign here, and when you start the campaign, you're going to be able to select between easy and normal difficulty mode. You can also unlock the expert difficulty mode, which we'll talk about in more detail later. You unlock that by getting medals in the various missions, but we're going to start with normal because that's what most people are going to be familiar with. And you can also, before each mission, select single player, co-op local, or co-op game share, which we'll do more about co-op later. go straight into
Kingdom
single
Hearts
player,
4 is
and this
real.
our kind of
It is, bro, and they showed
cinematic,
it. They didn't show a release date though.
And as you mentioned, these cutscenes are new, so they expand upon what we already know about the franchise or like the game this is based off of.
Watching everyone lose their shit at the bro, I opened Twitter for a second, bro. And it's all over, bro, all over the feed.
Really bring them to life with their Falco's goofing off in the background.
Training,
their various
not
uniforms
goofing
are
off.
different. The backgrounds in these different scenes are also have a lot of detail that I think will reward keen observation. And even players who are really familiar with the franchise, I think, will maybe spot some details that might be kind of interesting.
Like a watering can and a plant.
Well, we gotta have some decorations here. But yeah, General Pepper here is pretty desperate. He's hiring the Star Fox team to help out on Corneria, which is under attack by the forces of Andross, who has rampaged through the system, and the Star Fox team has to liberate the Lylat system. Here the R-Wing fighters are going to launch out of the Great Fox and head down to Corneria, where we'll again see some more details that bring the characters to life. Right after this quick classic title screen here.
It really does get the title of like a cinematic experience.
And
because
that nostalgic like music too. Like the music is so good.
The music is great in this game.
Right here definitely gives like sci-fi movie.
So they're just gonna play Star Fox.
So Corneria is the main planet, the jewel of the Lylat system. Most of the inhabitants live there. Here you can see some of the details on the R-Wings as they enter the atmosphere. Each one has its own kind of customization depending on the pilot. You can look and see those differences for yourself.
I think it was really
Test it
cool.
out.
Ocarina
Going
of
through a quick
Time
systems check
was
again, the characters are
heavily
kind of approaching
rumored.
this
I'm
in
not
different ways.
sure why everyone's
is
losing their
unfolding in a
mind.
very
It's
dramatic
because it's a remake.
fashion here, a lot of detail.
But like you mentioned, Dan, it's
Yeah.
got the detail that adds that personality, and it's the personality of those characters that they added to their own vehicles. So it's like even their outfits too, they really outline their personality, and the role within the team.
Oh, absolutely.
And if you look really closely, you can even see the wear and tear on these vehicles. You know, there's just a lot of detail and love put into these.
Yeah, especially as you keep playing through the stages too, like you'll see that wear and tear also.
Like
kind
if
of
you receive
reflect.
damage and
Correct. Yeah.
So the game gives you a flight plan here through the mission. You're able to kind of focus on what you need to do, which is shoot down the bad guys. You've got your laser, which has single shots and also charge shots that can lock on to the enemies. And by doing that, it'll hit them for sure, but also you can get multiple hits. There I just saved Slippy. That's something you're going to want to keep an eye out for as you play the game. There are going to be times when your wingmen get in danger, and saving them is beneficial.
And if you don't, they get shot down. Right?
Yes. They can get shot down. You can also shoot them yourself, so you need to be careful of that.
Please don't do that.
No friendly fire.
No friendly fire.
You can see, even though we're kind of going through the city, there's a lot of different routes you can take, different enemies, different things to fly through, fly under.
Use the bomb.
Yeah, that was to get that robot so he didn't knock down the pylon there, and I can more easily get the wing, or the laser power up.
This is, like you mentioned, it's worth keeping your teammates around because they will provide helpful information. Like Peppy is very good at giving you a heads up of the environment, what's coming, whether braking would be a good idea, accelerating.
Yeah, if there's enemies coming up behind you, he'll warn you.
And here we go. Falco lining up enemies for you.
Falco's didn't do
Had a
his
malfunction.
system check, and so he got in a little bit of trouble there, but I bailed him out. Enemies fine.
He really wanted to get
Of
into
course,
this
Slippy's
mission.
got to rub it in a little.
He is correct.
He is. Do a barrel roll. Of course, barrel
Classic
rolls
line.
will
Classic.
also deflect lasers, which is kind of a nice thing when you got a bunch of them coming at you.
Those archways make for a good obstacle course.
I'm going to switch to mouse targeting here to just have a little fun flying through these. You can also shoot in this mode.
Like, I mean, we'll see the console of the R-Wing here. There's nice little
Yeah,
details.
pretty immersive, and I'm also going to crash in this mall.
Oh gosh.
We didn't want to go through the arches anyway because we wanted to see this other boss, but you can have a lot of fun with that mode, and adds to the way that different variety of ways to play it. Did I shoot Peppy?
No, Peppy.
I didn't shoot Peppy
Really
down, did
low
I?
on energy.
I did.
Poor
It's
Peppy.
okay. It's okay.
Did I shoot him down?
You didn't shoot him down. You shot him a couple.
Okay, okay.
No, you're good.
But
Well,
because this is a
he's
Star
gotta be
Fox
careful.
specifically is a Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive game, that's how like Dan is able to use the mouse controls, which is kind of a nice perk, especially when you're trying to get more precision shots.
And that transition is very seamless,
Yeah.
as you noticed. You can
Yeah.
switch between them as much as you want, whenever it feels appropriate to you.
Yeah, and here we've transitioned into all-range mode, which is a little bit bigger battlefield here. There are borders. If you hit the border, it'll turn you around automatically. But it allows us to fly all the way around this guy and see him from different angles and shoot him from different angles, which is kind of fun because he's got a lot of different parts on him. You can shoot his guns, you can shoot his legs, and just basically have fun with him. But we're not gonna take too long.
That actually gave you an advantage picking that because now it's just a sitting target.
Well, I've fought him a few times, so he was not as bad as I thought he was. I meant to have a little fun with him, but we also want to keep moving through and showing some other parts of the game. So yeah, you can experiment with that.
I
and
think that's
have
why
fun with the
people be
different
losing
bosses
their
and
minds
to
over.
fight them.
Dan likes to play with his food.
How about you?
Didn't even break a sweat. No, I didn't even as it turns out. But yeah, we're going to keep on going to the next mission. After each mission, depending on what you do, I know, sorry, Peppy. You can go
Yeah,
on
I get what
different
you
routes
mean.
through the system, and in this case, since
But
we didn't
I
go
guess
through the
it's
arcades,
like
we're gonna be
one of the
Medio,
few times they
there
get
are
gameplay
also
for it,
that
so
might allow us to go to Sector Y or some other different levels. So Medio is fine because that's where we wanted to go, and this is where we're going to show some of the alternate controls. I'm going to pass it over to Gab and Teresa as we go
Well,
through the cinema
I gotta say, bro,
And as we get prepped, here's
the title wasn't bait this time, bro. There was actually decent announcements this time. No farming sims, no like
body language.
I don't know, slop. A bunch of just gas announcements. I like that. They should do this more often.
His head leaning back, like he doesn't care. You can get a really good idea of who each of these characters are.
Falco cares. He wants to
does.
be successful in the mission. Let's get in there.
He wants to shoot you
On
guys.
action.
He wants to be
Come on.
Fox.
I expect you to make short work of them.
Yeah, Slippy's still looking at the schematic of the Gronga on the screen there. He thought that was pretty cool.
And now he had found mysterious energy in the asteroid field.
Yeah, Slippy is very, very into the details of being the tech and the engineer, just constantly checking through everything. And so it's really fun just seeing these cutscenes and seeing how their personalities shine through every action that they do. So as Dan mentioned, we have opened up the path to Medio, but because we want to really show co-op, I'm going to back out, resume this campaign, and then select co-op local. So you'll see here that the Joy-Con 2 controllers get split between the players. So one player becomes the pilot, the other player plays as the gunner. So we're going to go ahead here and set up the controllers. I will be enlisting the role of pilot, and I will ask Gab to be my gunner.
It's an honor.
We got this. All right, so we're going to start this mission. And as you're loading the screen, you'll see at the bottom right, there's a little R-wing that you could actually control. You do little barrel rolls.
Yeah, get used to the controls a little. Practice barrel rolls.
I love all these fun, small details.
Yeah,
That just adds to
little
the
Easter eggs.
experience.
Yeah. Good luck with the co-op.
Thanks, Dan. Why you say? Why foreshadowing
I just like
something?
wishing people good luck.
Yeah, I wonder if anyone's ever heard that before.
What did you do?
Keep it tight.
Don't worry about it. Concentrate. Concentrate on your pilot.
I'm so focused.
I was like, wait a minute.
I'm just like shooting things. Just why not?
Okay.
I wonder what happened to it.
how are the controls working for you?
I'm not liking this at all. Okay, sorry, Gab. Hold on a second. This is. I cannot. So, Dan really likes playing the classic controls where everything is inverted. I do not.
Yeah,
I
it's old school.
refuse. I think it's hard. I don't like it. So, anyway, I got choices, which I appreciate. But you'll see here the details of the controls for each player here. So, I can focus on boosting, braking, somersaulting, U-turn, and then Gab will be focused on shooting, throwing bombs, but also answering any calls that kind of come in.
Before we move on, we talked about expert mode. How you unlock that is by getting all the medals across the Lila system. And to do that, you need to keep all of your team members alive, as well as reach a certain hit threshold. We can continue on, and I can talk about it a bit more. So for this one, for Medio, it is 200 hits. Others may have different requirements, but you always need to keep your crew members alive. By collecting all of them, again, you get expert.
And to that point, it's not just hitting enemies. That's why you see me shooting all of these meteors, because some of them are breakable and will count towards that hit total.
Yeah, lots of fun ways to get additional hits. One of them is the lock-on with the laser.
Take him down.
Alright.
That gives you bonus hits.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
we got a
you
plus
got a
one
bonus
right there.
Nice.
A few other ones.
Oh, yes.
So you got the bomb. Nice. Yeah, a lot of times also defeating multiple enemies will drop items for you. It's kind of useful and important.
We saw Dan use a bomb earlier, but we didn't talk about it. Bombs are limited limited use ammo. Have limited uses. And you pick them up.
I agree with the announcements. I will say I saw Xbox and you realize only 2 games are actually exclusives with everything that they announced. Dude, I only went to the was covering the Xbox showcase for Persona, if you want me to be honest with you.
So you can do what Peppy tells you.
And they dropped 2 Persona announcements with gameplay for 4's remake. Like,
that was so close. That was good.
that shit was so peak, bro. I'm still hype about it.
Thank you.
So, so far I've only gotten, I've got a few games that I'm gonna be covering now that all the showcases are over. I'm gonna be covering Persona 4, obviously. The Wolverine game, the Silent Hill game, and of course, whenever GTA puts their pre-orders up, which I say whenever because we never know, but whenever they put their stuff up, we'll be doing that day one, probably at midnight. I'm not gonna lie to you. As for like everything else, P6 is a given, but we don't know when that's coming out.
Sorry. That's okay.
And God of War will be covered.
Communication comes in handy.
The Pokemon games will be covered. Depending on when they release it, it might be, I don't know. They haven't said anything on it.
Lock in.
And then Final Fantasy VII Part 3.
Gunner, person who can't aim very well, it's very helpful. It's very friendly to any sort of any
Also, by the way, Kyle, I don't know if you're still here, but the Pokopia DLC is $30 apparently, from what I am seeing. So.
To shoot that enemy.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anytime. Now Slippy needs help.
And I will protect him with my life.
Checkpoint. So we didn't talk about this, I don't think, but if
That's
you
not
select
too
the
bad. It
checkpoint,
should
say
be
that
up on the eShop right now. I'll check it for you.
Lose all your health. You're able to kind of go back to that point in the level rather than starting from the very beginning.
However, you can skip them and start at the very beginning of the level.
Yeah,
really
if you want
to.
that challenge, sure, Rob.
Oh, you.
Rob wants the challenge.
I want the challenge, yeah. Here's the mysterious energy that...
Oh yeah, I'm seeing it's $30.
We're actually going to not collect all of them, just because we want to keep that element of surprise for those at home that want to kind of see what ends up happening when you collect them all. So enjoy that as we keep the surprise to ourselves.
Some
I'm gonna pull up my
organic,
Switch just in
turret
case.
asteroids here.
Yeah. These rocks are a lie. Is what it is.
They are a chance to rack up some hits.
Yeah.
I'll wait until it comes out to get it. What you mean, the Pokopia DLC? I think it's out right now. Let me see. Oh wait, no, you're talking about the parts. Okay.
Yeah, that's to the replay value too. Even if we
It's
don't
very
get it now.
satisfying to get them all.
Enemy shield analyzed.
Oh, another reason to keep Slippy around is that you see that bar that just popped up. That's the enemy's. That's the boss's health bar. And if Slippy is down for the count, you won't have that information. So it's more of a guessing game.
It's a nice to have for sure.
Yeah.
I'm actually shocked that P4 wasn't announced to come to the Switch 2
Shield
yet.
pressure here. You want to avoid shooting its shield right there.
Oh, yeah.
It'll shoot back at you.
Should I show it?
Oh,
Yeah. It's like
So Gavin really
soaking up
trying to
their
aim for those
shots.
yellow spots. Oh no!
That was on purpose
It's
for
close, it's
showing.
close.
Ah.
So again, Peppy is warning you of that too.
Okay, so the first part of the Pokopia DLC comes out on October 31st. Then part 2 is March 31st, and then the last one is September 30th, 2027.
No, you're not.
Yeah, it's a lie. I'm so glad Slippy is still around to tell us that they're lying.
Yeah.
Through their health bar.
Half a health bar?
Questionable.
October, damn.
I'll take the compliment.
They're cutting it close, aren't they?
Go. Ooh, nice dodge.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh,
Yes.
so close.
Don't get a third shot at us. I don't like those pot shots.
But we've got places to be.
So yeah, as you can see, the local co-op is, well, it's very fun.
Yeah.
Let's say that. But it's also a nice way to kind of divide the work and the tasks. I'm a newbie to the series, so it's nice to be able to focus on just aiming and targeting and not having to avoid obstacles. So thank you for setting me up
My
to
pleasure.
succeed.
Thanks for being my partner in crime. Earn flights?
Both?
Yeah, both. Why
Yeah,
not?
October. After October, it's over.
But but on that note, actually, as we're gonna close here and just kind of see the end results of Meteor, we managed to keep the 3 team members alive and gave a little bit more health to Peppy than Dan did for us. Thanks, Dan.
I want it to be a challenge.
Just add an additional challenge to the game that has already given us the challenge. So anyway, but we're getting new challenges in Hollow Viewer data, which is like more lore to the game, and battle banner options, which we'll go into later in the multiplayer segment. But yeah, as we kind of close this kind of area, we're actually gonna show a small clip for the game. We want to kind of give you a sneak peek of all the other VO options that are available in the game.
I'm surprised
so stick
Rockstar
around.
hasn't said
Don't go
anything
away. We'll
about
be right back.
GTA Online. They did, didn't they?
You seem a little on edge.
Andross's invasion has found its way to our
I thought they
doorstep.
tweeted today.
His forces are laying siege to Corneria as we speak.
Quiero que tu equipo se dirija hasta allí para iniciar una contraofensiva.
Eso es algo que se podría arreglar, general. Está de suerte porque resulta que mi equipo está disponible. Por un
Maybe they'll do it when they do the GTA 6 pre-order thing, or do it like before or after or
C'est un
então,
something.
plaisir de faire affaire avec vous, Général. Preparem as Arwings. Temos um trabalho a fazer, Star Fox. Vamos retomar o sistema do Andross.
They don't want anything to fuck up their numbers, bro.
Hey guys, welcome back. We're ready to show you another mode that's in the single player of the game. Rob, take it away.
Yeah, so we are entering challenge mode, and we're going to be choosing Macbeth for this one. As you can see with challenge mode, we have a number of challenges we're trying to complete as we're playing through, and we're going to be going on normal difficulty. By completing all of these challenges, we'll actually unlock an expert difficulty, which includes different challenges. One of the things with all these different challenges that you unlock different unlockables by completing each one. But we're just going to hop on in and get to gameplay. As I mentioned, we're going to be using
the Landmaster. So we're gonna be able to see a new vehicle for the the Star Fox team.
So you don't just fly the R-Wing.
Correct.
There's other vehicles that you'll be able to experience in this game, which is really cool.
Yeah, all thanks to Slippy. Of course, Slippy,
The engineer.
Slippy
the
creates
engineer.
these things, and they just use them completely untested, but that's fine.
This is the testing.
Just like the
Yeah,
R-Wing.
this is the test.
So as you can see, the Landmaster boosts and rolls just like the R-Wing.
Just like the R-Wing.
As Slippy
Just like
said.
it.
So I can use a roll by double tapping R or L to get out of the way. But it doesn't give me my my shield that I would generally have with the R-Wing. So lasers will still hit me. It's more of a dodge. Additionally, I can hover by holding L and R. For this challenge, though, I am going to be swapping between both the mouse targeting as well as normal controls.
I love how seamless that that swap is.
Not quite a first-person view, which I'm pretty happy it's not, because I don't know what the targeting system would look like inside of the Landmaster.
Oh, it's a gold ring.
Oh,
Or
I missed the
not.
gold ring. Oh, no.
Or not.
Mouse targeting.
Nice.
The bomb's gonna be useful.
Bomb is going to be
Bombs are awesome. So
Immediately used it. It could have been for another
I
moment.
hit the button a little too early.
But
I meant to
no.
hit these guys. Oh.
Oh.
A little too late.
Okay.
That's alright, you don't need it.
I don't need it. You're right.
What do you mean?
The train hasn't managed to shake me yet.
I need to stop backseat driving for Rob. I want to
I know,
cheer for his
backseat Landmaster
success.
driving.
Landmaster driving.
Well, that's one of the things of the game. It's fun, even if you're not playing, it's just really fun to watch because it is so well made.
Yeah. It's exciting. The explosions.
Oh, nice, Rob. You got a
Damage meter going
challenge.
down.
Oh, I did. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, 25
Airborne enemies.
Doing a lot for this team.
One of the challenges is to save your team members 5 times. So you have to wait until they start getting attacked.
Unwanted attention here.
That should be one at least.
That should be
That's
one.
Yeah.
What surprise?
We're counting them.
Cover me from down there.
He always has to be sassy about it.
Sassy boy.
Yeah. Well, Falco's a fighter pilot. He does not have anything to do with the Landmaster.
Excuse me? Oh, I guess I can't get 5 gold rings. But I can get a few more coming up here.
There's Peppy giving you some hints to boost over those instead of run into them.
The timing of Pepe's advice is also very
Spot on.
good. Yeah. Basically, if you listen to him right away, you'll be solid.
So just like the R-Wing, the Landmaster has an energy gauge there that... Oh, you did it.
I stopped breathing.
I know. I was like clenching my chair here, like, come on, Rob, you got this.
I know. I thought you were going to use your energy
I'm
and
a
not
little
be
used
able
to
to
the R-Wing
boost do that.
here and there, so I'm just like, oh, I can just double tap and I'll be fine, right? Whoops.
So, like, these gates, Rob can shoot them to also kind of control the gates, or some of them. Not these
Guys,
specifically.
I'm not gonna lie to
Those are
you.
timing.
It might be time to revisit Metaphor soon.
Shoot those rail locks like
What do you
Pepper
guys
can.
think?
Or I can fight the boss.
Yeah, so this is an example of one of those gates.
One thing to note, though, is that you have to do multiple playthroughs to complete all of the challenges. So going for the rail locks doesn't
Maybe.
necessarily
I'm thinking about it.
help me out right now because I really, really want to fight this boss.
So you don't necessarily need to complete all of the challenges in a single run
No.
through. Yeah, you can like do this and then try for a different specific challenge.
Yeah, in fact, it's impossible to do all of them in one playthrough in some of the levels.
Yeah. Nice. Getting some good shots in. You can see the HP bar thanks to our boy Slippy.
That's right. Slippy's helping.
Spears in... Oh, no!
Well, that'll
Missed that
teach you to make fun of him.
That's
I get
tail.
for talking about the spears.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good dodge though.
Sneaky.
I'm just going to take the
You
damage.
can also
There we
take
go.
out those walls.
Nice. Nice.
We got yeah.
See, he
there's
got
a gold
the
ring on other
rings
side.
and got a bit.
He's ramping up for that attack.
Oh, I missed. It's okay.
okay.
Aim for its tail.
Aim for its tail.
Doesn't have a tail. Oh, it does have a tail. There's a tail.
Yeah, it's up close and personal with the tail.
Nice.
There we go.
I don't think the enemy understands that the Landmaster belongs to the land.
To the land.
To the land.
Nice, and I saw that you were shooting.
So now it changed phases. I have to shoot
This
the
entire treehouse presentation has literally been Star Fox, and that's it.
Classic. Momentarily
but you could also
reveal weak spot.
Yeah, yeah. You can also see too that now that Rob has advanced the enemy to a different
Oh,
phase,
whoops.
they have a whole series
He's
of
not done.
different attacks.
Yeah. Yeah, the enemies have a lot of details.
You give me 120 hits, but I did take off.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. I thought you did a good job.
I,
Yeah.
I thought so as well.
Yeah, this is not an easy one.
This is hard. And this was only a normal, so it's like, imagine what expert is going to be like.
Expert has the same difficulty as playing through the expert campaign, right? So they'll take additional damage. Challenges will be harder, and
Done already.
be a lot
Hoping
tougher.
to cause
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, there's a level and a challenge difficulty for everyone.
Yeah,
yeah.
there's so much to pursue for every kind of player in this game. It's really cool. All right, so the results screen here.
But you
That's
did
a lot of
25
damage, sir.
It's fine. Slippy will fix it.
Begrudgingly.
Oh, he's
You
excited.
missed the G diffusers and the weapons.
There's a G diffuser on the. Oh, I guess there would be, right? The boost in, yeah. There's G diffusers. So. All right.
But yeah, all right. Well, that was really cool. So, so that's the end of our single-player kind of show of Star Fox. But don't go anywhere. We're actually gonna segue to the next segment, which is actually Splatoon Raiders. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Bye, everyone.
We'll be right back, bro.
Welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live. I'm Emily, and I'm here with Dutch, Morgan, and Jose, and today we're playing Splatoon Raiders. Splatoon Raiders is coming out on July 23rd, and it's a Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive. And today we're going to show you some live gameplay. One thing to keep in note is we are playing a development build. With that all out of the way, Jose, kick us off.
Cool. Yeah. So as Emily said, music and stuff's not final, but I'm going to start by making a character, and I'm going to make some choices and just kind of think about those.
And just to set us up here for any of you who may not be familiar with the Splatoon world or the universe of the franchise, this is a world that has been devastated by catastrophic sea level rise. It's totally wiped out humanity, so this is a post-humanity world. But some other creatures have kind of evolved and made their way back onto land, most notably the Inklings and the Octolings here, which are kind of half squid, half octopus, respectively, and half humanoid. They can kind of switch between their squid or octopus forms and their humanoid forms.
Yeah, you can see Jose with an Octoling there with a big tentacle on the top of the head.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I like that you have your hairband is a plastic bag, I believe.
Nice.
Which we'll see how that fits into the game and all the stuff you can salvage. It's like this game has a lot of salvage beach detritus.
Yeah, upcycling.
Yes.
Yes. All right, so we're going to jump into the tutorial level and just kind of get our feet wet on how Splatoon plays. And we kind of want to start at the ground floor for folks, right? So you might be familiar with what Splatoon is, but if you aren't, first of all, welcome. We're really happy that you're here, and we just want to kind of walk you through the basics before we get started out here on the Spiralite Islands.
So at its core, this game is an action game with elements of shooting. So you're playing as either an Inkling or an Octoling. And, what do octopuses and squids do? They shoot ink, right?
Mm.
So here, as Jose's getting this set up, you can see he's using the motion controls. And you can use the motion controls to kind of fine-tune your aiming. You can also look around with the right stick, right? So you're maybe using your right stick to make bigger movements and then fine-tuning that with the motion controls, which for anybody who's played Splatoon or another game in the series, it's super comfortable. I love it. It feels very intuitive.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat where like I feel like the best piece of advice I could give someone who's new is like, hey, rotate the camera with the right stick and then use your fine-tune, your motion control just for the up and down, which really helps. But you'll see it as I fire my weapon, I fire ink, right? And there's a tank on my back that is slowly depleting. I'm gonna fire some into the ocean, because why not? And once you're out of ink, you are empty. And you'll hear that sound. Now, you'll notice that ink will slowly refill, right, as you kind of wait. But fast way to do that is to dive in. You'll see that meter
There you
kinda
go.
show up.
Nice.
Yeah, you'll also notice that you are slower on 2 legs, but if you are in ink, you can zoom and move really quick. You can transform into your swim form outside of ink. I don't recommend this. I also do not recommend jumping into water because even though we look like sea creatures, we are not safe there. And you're gonna see that I'm at danger. At the bottom left, my health bar is pretty much done.
If you take any damage in that state, then you're done. You're splatted.
Yeah, that's a one-shot. Small fries especially love to like sneak up and just slap you with a spoon and get that.
Yeah. So you said we're gonna get our feet wet, but don't actually get your feet wet.
Yeah, please don't.
It was a figure of speech.
Yeah, but you know you'll see, and as you get used to kind of the loop, right? When you fire ink, one of the coolest things about swim form is also that you reload very quickly, right? So you're able to basically kind of keep your ammo up and going. And you know, like any good tutorial, this is just going to show you very much like, you know, it's a shooting gallery. It's designed to just kind of help you get a basic understanding of how the game plays. But it's also going to teach you a couple things, right? Like, well, that's kind of tall, and I can't go up there. But if I put some ink on it, I also can I just call out that I love this like animation that plays here, like as the ink kind of drips down.
It's very satisfying.
Yeah, it is very satisfying. Another quick tip I want to give folks is that you'll notice from here, if I fire, nothing is happening. Really pay attention for a hit marker like that, because
Yeah,
that
like
means you're
snaps in, like
yeah, you're actually gonna hit versus like not having it. Another kind of hey, I can't. Well, you can just kind of limp your way through.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Yeah, this is also true for falling through grates, but this is the first big lesson in Splatoon gameplay, right? That ink that's not your color is not fun for you.
You can see the health bar down in the bottom left kind of ticking down, which is, we should mention that's a new mechanic here in Splatoon Raiders. In other Splatoon games, you didn't have any visual information about what your like numerical health actually was, but actually is pretty key in this game, so that's been added to the UI here.
Yeah. Another fun new addition are these little wooden boards that you can use to kind of surf between islands and between sections.
Yeah, you can't be trapped on a desert island like without a little surfing, you know.
Oh yeah. Salmonids. So oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah. So if you played other games in the Splatoon series, maybe you played Salmon Run, you'll recognize some of these characters. These are the Salmonids. They are fiercely territorial, and I don't know that they're going to be super happy about you being here, Jose. So
yeah. No, my favorite thing is just the boldness of Salmonids. Like once they notice that you are here, like it is their mission to slap you with a utensil of some kind. The small fryer, you know, there's no fear over like the fact that I'm bigger, or that you know these enemies are pretty weak.
Yeah.
Every once in a while too, you'll see little things like this where you can, you know, jump through a squid ring, get a couple resources for doing that too. It's kind of nice.
My favorite part with the Salmonids is that they have cooking ware. So like you had pointed out, like some of them have frying pans, some of them have tongs.
Oh, yeah, the Salmonids as a species, I guess, are kind of food obsessed.
Yeah.
They're all about deliciousness. They are seafood, and they take pride in that.
Yeah, you might see in their territory. I don't know if you can see anything around here, Jose, like cooking utensils and stuff.
Oh,
on the horizon, or like
take a look.
Whatever those things.
Oh,
There
there
you
goes some skewers, right?
It's like there's some skewer. It looks like maybe that's a salt grinder.
What is on that? Yeah, there's a food theme going through this game too, which is kind of
So,
forks, utensils.
Nice.
Yep. Or maybe a spork. I can't tell. I'm gonna take off this way. One thing too, if you're a returning player and you're like, hey, what about like moves like squid roll? Don't worry, still here.
Yeah, it feels a lot like if you're familiar with the mechanics and the gameplay of other games in the Splatoon series, it's going to feel very, very comfortable.
But
Very
even if
similar.
you're not familiar with the controls, this was my first time playing a Splatoon game, and I found it really intuitive. Like the fact that a lot of the controls are the same. It's also really satisfying to like swoosh through the ink. So don't be afraid, to try this game.
On the topic of fear, though.
Oh no! What are we gonna be afraid of? Oh gosh!
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's a big one. So this is Salty Tongue, right?
That's a new Salmonid for the people will not be familiar with that Salmonid. It's all new for this game.
This one's not
You're
so
correct.
cute.
Its name is it's a Salty Tongue, which see its tongue right there.
They got a lot of health.
Oh god!
And they hit pretty hard, so do not try to like stay away. They primarily charge forward and that tongue with that tongue hanging out, but yeah, just keep doing some damage. Try to dodge. And sometimes they can drop a weapon.
Nice.
Which is also new for the Splatoon series. You get weapons that drop, and that's going to be key to the kind of the gameplay and your adventure here is finding new loot and new weapons, and then collecting that.
Yeah, I enjoy how satisfying that kind of loop is as you like go out on raids and you find more to do, more stuff that you can use. I'm just gonna peek around here real quick, just taking a little bit of the scenery. A lonely set of islands. But oh look, there's something out in
You guys
the
saw an old
distance.
propane tank in the water?
Oh, was there? Whoa. Oh yeah.
You know.
Man, Oregon, good eye. Yeah. Walked by that thing 100 times, I swear. I was like, that's not a propane tank. We made a discovery.
We found something.
Something busted, apparently.
It's seen better days.
But you know, we're out here, we're in the islands, we got to take whatever we can get, right? You know, you find something, you bring it back, you see what you can do with it.
Alright. Some begrudging help to get it back to the island, over to our hideout ship. So we're going to quickly take you around there in a second. Okay.
Okay. So that was our exploration bot, and we'll show you some techniques with that later. But one of the most important parts of the bot is that it allows you to take members of Deep Cut along with you to your exploration. But you may be asking yourself, who is Deep Cut? Of course, many people that are watching this and in this room know who Deep Cut is, but some of us may be new to them, myself included. So Deep Cut is a member of a group of musicians, and they hosted the Splatfest back in Splatlands in Splatoon 3, and they really love collecting treasure, and that's kind of how you met them. So you're their mechanic, and 30 days ago, while you were looking for treasure, you crash landed on the Spirelight Islands, and this is your hideout ship.
You can see they each have like very different personalities they're expressing. I'm trying really hard to just kind of cheat and give you a pretty good look. That's Big Man on the right. That's Fry on the left. If you really don't want to be, if you want to be an unfriendly, crewmate, you can cause a little bit of mischief. Mischief's kind of a big thing in Splatoon, at least in my mind. And if not, maybe I'm just causing too much mischief when I play these games. But you can like douse your teammates a little bit. They'll be fine. Usually they just wipe it off and they're good to go.
They're good sports.
Yeah.
See, and the other character here is the player character, right? So you're playing as the mechanic, who is mostly responsible for everything that you see here on the base. Kind of a mechanical genius. You know, Deep Cut isn't, that's not their forte. So most of what you see built here was the mechanic.
Yeah, speaking of built, you might notice that on my back, there's a very different tank, and more importantly, there are gadgets hanging off of the right and left of me. So we're going to talk a little bit about this because this is something that the mechanic builds over the course of the adventure. So you get one gadget when you start the game and get a tank for the first time. And I'm going to demo a few for you just to show you a couple. Let's start with the one on the left shoulder. This is a spin wheel, which if I press and hold the button, I can lock on and kind of it'll like steer its way towards that target. That's really helpful, especially with boss Salmonid, to be able to just like use a weapon that'll kind of home in on them a little bit. The other gadget that I'm wearing right now, it's on my right, is right here, the Splatchet. So I think there's a good enough distance. Let's try it. 1, 2.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And you can see that little cooldown started. There's a little timer. So each gadget has a cooldown. You can see he could still use the spin wheel on the left. It's not cooling down. See, they each have an independent cooldown timer.
And this is a big change for this game. In other games in the Splatoon series, you had sub-weapons that were typically like a bomb that you would throw. So in Splatoon Raiders, sub-weapons are out and gadgets are in. So
Yeah.
and each gadget has, like, we can just see with these two, very different functions, different types of attacks. Some are more offensive, some are more defensive.
Yeah, and we got a third one to show today. So I'm going to quickly equip it to replace the spin wheel. And this one is Spiralites.
Yeah, and you can see Jose equip that. It's not tied to your main weapon, the gadgets.
Mhm.
It's sort of what you choose to equip.
Yeah, and this one
based on which tank you have.
And you'll see this one too. It's like a shield that'll kind of ink the ground as well. which
It
is
really
great.
feels like a protective barrier.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna use that salt to just quickly refresh the cooldown. You can only do that on the hideout ship right now, but you'll see that it'll do tick damage to anything that's inside.
Which, we should say too, it's nice to have this space on the hideout ship where you can test all the different weapons and try different combinations. And you can actually see like how much numerical damage you're doing with each type of gadget and each attack.
Oh yeah. All right, so we got a decision to make.
All right, let's do it.
For gadgets, what do we want to bring with us, right? I feel like I'm kind of torn. I definitely want to bring the Splatchet. I feel like the Splatchet's just so aggressive and such a big hit that I think that's necessary. But what do we take for the secondary? What do you think?
I think the Splatlights, like that's a good one to use in combination with another one that's more like offensive. It kind of gives you a little bit of protection, helps ink the ground around you so you get more mobility. I think that's a good setup.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna get us ready for our next raids. I'm gonna set up really quick at our treasure map, and we're gonna go to Meadow Rocks. We have a very advanced deployment mechanism as part of our operation here. No Inklings or Octolings have been harmed
Soft
at all.
landing, that was good.
One thing worth mentioning, now that we're going on our first real raid, the training wheels are off. So you can actually adjust the difficulty setting of this game, and that only affects difficulty of the battles. It doesn't affect the treasure you get. So I myself play as a tourist, and I have no shame in admitting that. So highly recommend if you just want to enjoy it a little bit on an easier level.
Nice. And you'll notice that regardless of your skill level, you are not alone on these raids. A member of Deep Cut is going to join you. It's a bit of a tight fit, but Big Man is with us.
He's fired up though.
Yeah, he's fired up though. Watch this. Yeah,
There you go. Give him a booyah.
Just get that booyah.
And you can choose, like we said, which member of Deep Cut you want to bring in the exploration bot.
And you'll see that you've got support, right? Like Big Man just jumping right in to like start the fight.
I would feel confident too if I was in a machine like that.
Yeah. And of course, there's a returning enemy, a Scrapper, right? So you want to knock down its, take it down for a second with its shield and then get behind it. Because while it's driving at you, you can't really hit its weakness. I love these Tong Chum because much like the Chum prior, they just have more range. So they'll swing those tongs down on you. I also love how they walk. They just it makes me laugh every time. All right, so we're coming up on our first treasure site here, and you're going to see that there are kind of beams of light in the air showing you where the treasure is. That one with the spiral on it will be the last one. But when you approach these, you're going to see that it's not just the enemies that are out here. They also got more.
Yeah, Salmonids, a lot of their strength comes in numbers, I feel like. So if you see one Salmonid, it's probably a lot more behind it.
All right, now that you cleared out those enemies there, you can go ahead and use the bot to drill. And that's going to give you some Spiralite shards. So that's a resource that's specific to the Spiralite Islands here, and that's going to help you upgrade some stuff back at the base.
Yeah, the upgrade loop is really kind of the most important part of this game, and you're going to need Spiralite to get a lot of it, so you definitely want to go out of your way to make sure you're picking some up.
You can see Jose just, what did you just do there?
Oh man, what did I
What was
just do
that?
there? That was a bot hop. Yeah, look at that.
Because that was a wall that I think you could not have inked your way up that wall, I
Yeah, I
believe.
could not, yeah. But through the magic of the bot hop.
Yeah, and you can see we've got some particular floaty physics here in the Spiralite Islands, something keeping you in the air and afloat for a little bit longer than you normally would.
Yeah.
One tip though, don't transform or you fall like a stone.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And since you can call the bot to you at any time, call it over to you, it sort of allows you to not just have the bot as backup, but bring that bot hop in. any number of situations.
Especially because of the nature of the combat, where you say it's like a numbers game where the salmonids are just swarming you. It's nice to be able to call the bot over and just do one of those big floaty jumps and kind of get out of trouble.
Yeah, get an aerial advantage.
I
See
love-
everything.
Yeah, I love too that when you call in the bot, there's a huge like explosion of ink that follows when he drops in.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, super helpful to in a pinch. Let's press on. That's a stinger, and I know I showed you the bot hop, but these plants are really weird in that they also allow you to quickly jump into the air.
There you go.
Which can be super helpful if you're ever in a situation. And I turned this on thinking that this enemy would have kind of made its way up to me, but of course Big Man was on the case, so I didn't have anything to worry about there. But I'm going to get a little closer to that plant and do it again, just so you can see, like when you get close to it, the leaf starts spinning some more, and when you jump the second time, you get that similar effect with the floatiness. Same rule too, if you transform into your swim form, you drop straight down. So here's our second treasure site, and they're coming in. There goes a Quahog. Oh boy. All right, I'm gonna ask Big Man to get close. I like this bot buddy jump too, just because you're able to use it as an eject button. There you go. Oh, look at that.
We can see there Jose leveled up, so he's going to get some immediate boost to his stats.
Yeah, and you also will see that like over time, you get stronger as, you know, the game is obviously going to get more difficult as you play, but you also get stronger as well. So you kind of end up meeting the game kind of halfway. You'll see here, we got another group of enemies coming up. I'm gonna actually use this as a good spot to just, first of all, use my satellites to keep them back, and then charge in to finish the job.
Yeah, the Splatchet can make quick work of a whole bunch of salmon at once, which is nice.
Oh yeah.
And we saw there the little kind of like crystallized yellow thing. That was material that you got from that enemy, and that's also going to be key for building stuff and upgrading stuff back at the base.
I feel like one thing to note too, Jose has done a really good job picking up all those drops. However, even if you don't pick them up, they're still yours to keep. So you'll still get them.
Yeah, any treasure that drops is yours in the game, regardless of if you complete the raid, which is really helpful. Yeah. Oh, so we're charged. You may have noticed we've been picking up those big orange looking eggs. Those are mega power eggs, and they charge a meter that now says it's charged. And if you've seen some prior trailers, you may have seen this before, but basically do a move called a showstopper.
I love the air horns.
Yeah, and Big Man's showstopper specifically is for running into enemies. You want to slam into them, but you can also toss out those little manta rays. Yeah, we got it. All right.
So here's our last big treasure.
Yeah.
Big Man's going to drill that
Booyah
for
for
us.
luck.
Nice.
Ooh,
All right,
and
ooh,
a treasure
materials
chest.
and a chest.
All right, but we don't want to spoil it, so we're not going to take a look at the contents of the treasure chest right now, right?
Yeah,
So
no.
we'll keep that a surprise for folks at home.
Yeah. But you know, that's our demo. Just wondering what else we have on store for folks.
Yeah, so there are a couple other ways that you can kind of stay in tune with what's happening with Splatoon Raiders. One is an upcoming direct. You can learn more about the treasures and the gadgets and whatnot. Another is
Is it
the
over?
Splatoon North America League playoffs. So if you're interested in that, please make sure to tune in.
And also, for fans of Splatoon 3, there's going to be a collaboration Splatfest with a theme featuring Splatoon Raiders. That's going to be the weekend of July 10th, so keep an eye out for that as well.
One thing though, something else is coming out with this game when it releases, the date that it releases.
Yes. Let me dramatically go off screen and then reappear with some gifts.
Give me gifts,
Yeah.
please.
So we have a deep cut amiibo here. So we have Fry, Shiver, and Big Man. Do a little squid hands.
Featuring their island outfits
there we
here.
go. So you can check them out here. And then I do want to call out Big Man's the other side of some cool details.
I love it. I love his backpack. He's got, I mean, he's ready for anything.
Yeah, they also actually kind of fit together if you so here. Let me
Yeah, show us.
Yeah, so with Big Man facing this way, and these two here, well, doing a little bit of a bad job, but hopefully you can see that they kind of dock together.
They've been docked.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it a little more that way.
Nice.
I think I got it.
Good angle.
Yeah. All right, we made it.
That's the crew.
The final form.
Yeah, which is kind of a neat feature that they have.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna take this back.
Awesome.
And yeah, so these come out on July 23rd, which is also the release game of Splatoon Raiders. Thank you so much for watching. My name was Emily, and I was here today.
Bro,
with
this
Dutch, Morgan,
treehouse
Jose.
was
And
very
don't
shit,
go
bro.
away.
I was
Please stay
falling
tuned
asleep,
on Nintendo
okay?
Treehouse Live. Next up, we have is Rhythm Heaven Groove. Thank you so much.
I don't care, bro. I'm ending at 12, bro. I am not sitting through this.
Hi and welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live. My name is Kay and I'm here with Lindsay, JC, and Bill. And we're going to play some Rhythm Heaven Groove. Let's just jump right in.
Oh my god, bro.
10, 9,
Dang it!
You can buy it. You can buy it on the store now. I think it's $30.
It's really not.
That is,
Because I checked it.
that's insane. Okay,
Actually,
so
I'll
what they
check
basically
it now in
did, okay,
handheld
wait,
mode
Bill just
and
pressed
tell you.
the,
It's
you know,
right
the
on the
button
fucking cover of
exactly to
the Switch store.
100th of a second.
Oh my gosh.
That's ridiculous.
It's right when we hit
Perfect
zero.
timing.
we'll redeem ourselves, but
Yeah.
this does mean
They,
he'll
dude, the big thing was Ocarina
does
of
get a full plate
Time
for getting that
and
one, but
Kingdom
we
Hearts
can't let
Let's
it
see
4.
you do it again, Bill.
Yeah, that's not happening twice.
Are you
Like,
getting
that's- can't.
SMT today, Kay?
All right, lock it. Hold on.
10,
Okay.
9, 8.
Bill!
Oh my gosh. This cannot be happening.
These are the
right
best
now.
scores I've ever had in this game.
Like-
What are you doing to us?
And have you been?
Have you been practicing?
What is
I haven't
happening
been
here?
I haven't been practicing. I'm just
That's-
really feeling.
Just gotta
the
wait
rhythm
him. Okay.
That's-
Do we need to help
Yeah,
you
I
through
feel
the
it.
first
Guys,
boss?
Okay, we can't let this happen.
Guys, he's beating us.
This is
No,
true.
we won't let this
no,
happen.
No, we're good. We're good.
It's okay. It's not over till it's over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, remember, hit it at 3.
Oh wait, I lied. It's $35 for Pokepia.
Lindsay
all
got the
right.
snack. Plus 0
Wow.
Okay,
This
Strat,
is
I'm gonna
nice.
bring Pixie. Bro, you are.
All right, it's
You're
first three
not
minutes, so
beating
we
that
have
thing
a
with
little bit more to
Pixie.
go
I'm
to
pre-
try and prevent Bill from
I
just
might be
absolutely
wrong,
beating
but I'm pretty
boss
sure it
here, so-
resists electric
all the cakes on
anyway,
this all.
or
What?
Vang
Is that
or
like a
whatever.
cake?
I haven't seen that one before.
9.
Watch the jiggle.
JC got the snack.
Yeah,
That's
won!
fucking crazy.
Woo!
I got it. Trust. No way,
Caught up
bro.
to second place.
It's still wiggling.
Oh, if this isn't a cake, I don't know what
This
is.
feels like a cake to me. Your chest
Bro,
matches it.
they're putting
No
me to
pressure.
sleep. I'm not gonna lie.
No!
Oh, I was really
Close.
late that time.
Close.
So good.
I was so early that time. I'm just so excited. Okay.
So good. Is that floating?
It's floating.
Oh wait,
my
Lindsay's
gosh.
got 2.
You know, when cake's lighter than air.
Uh-oh.
All right.
A whole cake, not a slice.
I do love how your hair grows. 10, 9.
Rub it in.
Lindsay got the
Oh.
snack. Minus 0.01.
That was
Was
so
the
Did
whole
you
close.
just get it? Is
She-
that
I
it?
think she just totally.
Wow.
Look at that.
I can't believe it.
Oh.
And you guess the jacket.
I started off so strong.
Yeah, you were locked in.
I felt driven because
Oh.
Allsfair and Love were in cake.
We were going easy on you, and then we were like, okay, shots fired. Here you go.
You went right out the gate, man.
Yeah.
Love from Mom. Everyone's times were so close, and your accuracy's wild, Bill. Amazing.
What a compliment.
Wow. You got called out.
What a compliment. So, yeah, so we're here with Rhythm Heaven Groove. It's it's a Nintendo Switch game. We're playing on the Nintendo Switch 2 currently, and yeah, it's a game that challenges your internal sense of rhythm. Apparently, everyone was better at the internal rhythm than I was
This time around.
I
That's
might need
that's
to.
Getting lucky.
Yeah.
I might need to redeem
There's just as
myself
much
here in a
luck as
minute.
skill here, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, the controls are relatively simple. But the main point is that you listen and you kind of lock in and you try to match the rhythm as best you can. So we were playing multiplayer mode. We're gonna switch to single player mode now and take a look at some of the single player games.
Sounds
But
good.
we will come back to multiplayer again later.
We will.
will.
We've
Yeah.
got to
Kay-
redeem
Kay,
ourselves.
Kay will get your revenge or vindication, one of the two. So as Kay mentioned, this is both a single and a multiplayer game. Right now we're going to hop into to single player, which is really where you hone that internal sense of rhythm, and then you get to show it off once you go into multiplayer. So right now we're going to hop into Brawly Good Show, and actually, since you wanted to vindicate yourself, you wanna play.
I do. Yes.
Okay.
Please show me, or let me show you that I'm
You're
actually
about
good
to
at this
put on a
game. I
show for
promise.
You are actually good at this game, but let's first show off the tutorial because it's nice to be able to show kind of how simple some of these controls are and how to lock in, and really that it's a very accessible game.
And I think it's so cute too. So
It is.
Better get
go
some
through
And
the
it just it
tutorial.
feels
Rhythm
like, yeah,
heaven,
really.
yes,
I know.
bro.
It's like my happy place.
Press A to open it and down to close it. Try this flap motion around 5 times.
Yeah, so for this one, A will open the umbrella and down will close it. So you can use both of your hands too to try and kind of lock into the rhythm.
Okay. Beep. Looks like everyone's got their umbrellas nice and closed. Beep. Oh, before I forget. Beep. Hold Y anytime during this practice to check out an example of the right timing. Beep.
So this is actually really new to the
Use
game,
it as much as you
using that
need.
example. So if you're someone who maybe isn't feeling the rhythm that day, or maybe you're
Alright,
just having
let's
trouble sort of
practice.
getting into the
Flap in
groove,
time with the vocal
you can
cues
actually
according to
during
your
these
place
tutorial
in
sequences
line.
hold Y for that example, and that'll show
Open
you
your
how to get
umbrella
into
at
that
fa and
that
close it
sequence
at
basically
show.
for each game.
You're fourth in line, so keep that in mind.
So remember, you are the fourth to the right there.
I'm the blue umbrella.
Yes.
That's right.
So I'm actually going to start by holding Y to show the
This shit is
example right at the
lit,
beginning.
bro. No, I'm asleep right now.
I'm just gonna jam out.
Titans, I just
It's great too because even if someone else is playing, you can still tap your foot or nod your head and just sort of keep the beat.
I think it's impossible to sit still while you play this game.
Oh, I can't. I'll play. I'll sit there like groove at my desk while I'm playing in handheld.
Me too.
Well, and I think the important thing is also you don't want to sit still because it's less about what you're seeing on the screen and more about the rhythm that you're hearing and the rhythm that you're feeling.
Right, and it's just easier to lock into that rhythm if you're moving something, your foot, tapping your foot, bouncing your head,
Tapping
Now
your
that
finger,
everyone's got
whichever
their
swaying to the
umbrellas
beat,
closed,
Beep. You do you.
Let's move on. Beep. Open and close your umbrella in the correct order. Remember, you're fourth in line.
You really want to make sure that you're fourth in line. What's interesting is that if you do get a slightly off beat, the game is very good at letting you know that you aren't quite right.
Just like
So,
that.
That's a pretty epic side eye. But you get different reactions depending on the game. Got a little bit of an eyebrow raise there, I think.
It's all been fun and games up till now, but once we get this started, I'm gonna have to really lock in.
Hey, the Pokopia free update
There we
is
go.
live right now, by the way.
Skip ahead with that minus button there.
All right, we'll get started. Wish me luck, y'all.
You don't need luck, you got skill.
Indeed.
All it's gonna do is allow you to
Just
swim,
that,
I believe.
that
But that's
example.
it.
You also have things like a cafe and things like that. You can also look away if you're someone who's struggling. So there's a lot of different ways to sort of help you if you're having trouble progressing in the game.
I think what I also find fascinating is, not only are you kind of locking into the downbeat and you're tapping your foot. I see Kate tapping her foot now, which is good. We're all kind of grooving here at the same time. I also tend to think about these in terms of 4-beat kind of cycles or counts. So obviously, you'll kind of feel that there's, like a 1, 2, 3, 4, and patterns repeat in this 4-bar pattern or 4-count pattern.
How much is Metaphor on
relate
fucking
your downbeat
Switch
to
2? That's
the
actually
counter
so
beat.
crazy.
And listen to when the cues are coming in. It should be
I
able to
honest-
make it easier.
I understand why they
Nice.
didn't put
Notice how I waited. I like this
P4.
game.
on there yet, but they definitely will. I feel like just shortly after it comes out. Same with P6 most likely. If they lock in, it could be a
Yeah, they're all coming at different
day
times.
one.
Just like
They
this
announced
phase
Metaphor
two
on
is
Switch,
this
yeah.
now. And this is also a pretty quicker one.
I can't. I won't be able to see your comments for a moment. I'm checking the Switch store.
The visual distractions the game has as well. So if you're someone who's, getting distracted too, you can always sort of try to look away and things like that. Sometimes that'll help.
Sometimes I get distracted by how cute the visuals are, and then I'm like, oh, I am controlling one of these guys. You saw that happen just a few measures ago.
You just get into the zone. You get in the
I got in the
zone.
zone. Yeah.
Really
It's
good.
really good. The
game
game
is
that's harsh.
really positive. The
I
game
missed
is-
one, and it told me really good.
But the game itself is toned really positive. So
That's true.
He's like, we already got our amazing. We're already amazing, right? But the Umbrella Act does have potential.
It does. I think it's your turn to show off, Lindsay.
Okay, I guess it is. Well, I'm going to show you my favorite one, which is one called Slice and Dice Kitchen. Now, you'll notice this one has a slightly different pace than Brawly Good Show did. This is slightly further into the game, so it's a little more challenging.
And nothing for you to
Time
copy.
prep veggies to the beat.
You have to pay attention to the beat. All
Oh,
on your
you
own on
can't
this one.
pre-order Metaphor yet, though. I don't
This one
think.
has two different audio cues. You're going to hear a hum, which means that I'm going to have to catch a tomato once
Unless
she
I'm
starts humming.
tripping.
And then there's actually a chimes, which indicates a consecutive catch. So you'll see like a pepper fly in and then 3 broccoli. So
Yeah,
So it's
Metaphor's
two
not up
different
for pre-order
patterns, two
yet.
different rhythms that you have to remember.
but I'm only using the A button to control.
But
it. So
it's
really
it's
kind of
cool
knowing those
that
patterns and keeping an ear
Catch
out for them.
ingredients
So
as they
I'm not
come
going to be
flying.
talking as
That
much
it
for
is
this one,
there,
so I'm really
though.
hoping you guys can help cover that.
Sure.
Of
Oh,
course.
by the way,
There is one thing I wanted to show you guys.
Also,
during this, bork my score here.
Bro, I'm ending because
This one is interesting because if
I'm
you,
not listening to them yap
miss
anymore.
The vegetable.
But anyway,
There's
thank
a
you
little bit of a
guys
fun
for
fact that they
coming
have
out
to
to the
pass it
Nintendo Direct, seeing my
Yes,
reactions.
plural.
And I will talk with y'all later. Goodbye.